So we're live, and I'm trying out hosting a live from my phone through StreamYard, because you never used to be able to actually host a live stream, just to join one. So going off the fact that when I'm part of a live stream on StreamYard, my connection's absolutely awful. Got a feeling this isn't going to be any better, and it's probably going to be even worse quality. And I forgot that there's this whole fucking changing of the exposure and yada yada yada. So yeah, happy IPA day. I think it is. I'm sure I saw somewhere that it's IPA day. Probably not. Who cares? I need to get a video uploaded, so I'm going to use this as a reason to get review number 1276, was it? I can't remember. And I can actually see comments now. So nice buzz cut, fella. Oh, thank you. It's not looking its best at the moment, but when does it ever? And thank you, Adam. And Jimmy O. James, Mr. Jimmy O'Neill, who says, have you had a haircut? Yeah, got it cut a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now, can't remember. Got it done in, not sure what nationality they are. I don't want to say Turkish barbers because I don't think they were Turkish. In Wigan, actually, on that same road, where on the other side of like the parking part of Grand Arcade and Gala Bingo. It's on there, and it's like beauty salons, and I think there's like a help the aged sort of shop, or I don't know. But I go there because I'm very particular when it comes to getting my hair done, and I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable getting it done locally. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's because small talk at a hairdresser's can really fucking put me off. And I'm very particular. It took me ages to find this place, so I've been there for I've gone there for about just over a year or so. So whenever I'm popped into Wigan, I'll get it done, and thankfully, you know, they eased the lockdown restrictions, so I got it done as soon as possible. But yeah, so thank you to everyone who's joining. Let's see. Just had the ears forward. America, it's IPA day. Well, it's IPA day somewhere. You look like an 80s Savile. I like it, mate. Now then. What an astute observation. That didn't sound anything like Jimmy Savile. I'm still trying to work out a Jimmy Savile impression because as monstrous as he is, a good old-fashioned Jimmy Savile impression, I still find them funny. I still find it funny. I know it's terrible to admit, but yeah, I think it's just the absurdity. So it's like laughing at him and making a mockery of him. I think that's what it's about, really. I think that's the best thing we can do now. Kent Beavis couldn't wear a hoodie this time of year. Yeah, but I only wore it because it's a day of beer that I'm doing. But it's not been too bad heat wise. But pretty much since I put this on, sun's come out. So yeah, I'll be taking off, and I tell you what, it's gone tight on me. Jesus Christ! I mean, I picked this up when I was down in, or should that be up? Yeah, up or down in Birmingham, doesn't matter. Geography's not my strong point. When we went to DEYA, and it fit nicely then, but fucking hell, I've put on the weight. Let's see. Being in my shorts all day. All my shorts are up in the loft in like a bag because I needed space in my wardrobe, so I put them up in winter. And I can't be asked going up. Plus, I don't like wearing shorts. I don't have the legs for shorts. Plus, I feel really self-conscious in shorts as well. But we won't go into that. Repressed memories. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, and do you know what? Just give me a sec because I'm having to take this fucking hoodie off because it's so fucking uncomfortable. But I don't want my t-shirt to lift up as I take it off, so I'm turning the camera off. Do I have to give an audio commentary of everything I do? And now I look at instantly bigger now because t-shirt's a bit big anyway, so it makes you look even more awkwardly overweight, doesn't it? But yeah, anyway, so I thought because I need to upload a video, I might as well just shoot one live, try this out, see what the quality is like, doing it direct from the phone, and yeah, do a beer review while I'm at it, and respond to the comments, which are actually over there because it's mirrored. Anyway, so this is the DEYA Something Good 7 IPA, 6.2% ABV, kindly dropped off yesterday by Adam, aka Mersey Beers. Matt Bink said, hoodie in August is insane. Also, I put on weight during lockdown. I didn't do a lot before, but now I do nothing on my days off. Yeah, same here. When I was doing those lockdown vlogs, I was, going for walks, when I was having like days off, or if I finished early and it was nice out, but I just can't be arsed. I just can't be arsed. So I might film another vlog and just have a little bit of a walk around and catch up, really, because it's been a while since I've done one. But yeah, I thought being in lockdown, it would give me the perfect excuse to actually just do a little bit of self-love and trim up a little bit. I'm never going to lose loads of weight. I'm never going to be anything smaller than a large. I know that, but I don't know. It's just, if you've been sleeping naked, right? Because I've got a mirror that's facing the bed, and I just get out of bed, and you catch a glimpse, and it's like, fucking hell, what is that? What have you become? But yeah, but it's been terrible. Plus, I've been buying probably more beer now than I have done prior to lockdown. And not as like a coping mechanism or anything like that, just because it seems to be easier to get hold of good beer quicker when a lot of these companies are in a situation where they don't even know if they're going to be able to operate from week to week. So yeah, it's a very, very peculiar silver lining for the consumer anyway. The uncertainty, I'd imagine, not just people in the brewing industry, but also all other industries are going through right now. Do you know what I mean? Heart goes out to them. It really, really does, especially companies who are like sort of new starters before this all, kicked off, and then starting to get a bit of like a name and a reputation. And then next thing you know, oh, got to shut your doors. Oh, got to have restrictions, blah, 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 blah. We won't get into that discussion on a beer review, but yeah. So how's your missus? Oh, you mean the catfish? Still asking for that money, but she's not getting any. Mirror face in the bed, classic narcissist. I haven't mentioned the one that's on the ceiling. Can't be reviews. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, I'm glad that I can actually see the comments, and it's actually a good layout with StreamYard, which I wasn't expecting. It's probably going to drain my battery really quickly, but hey ho, there we go. And by the way, I'm going to be uploading regularly again. Because I've transferred my files over to my MacBook, I can't be arsed because I've been on a laptop all day at work, and the last thing I want to do is in my free time open up my MacBook and then destroy my eyes even more. But I'm going to get a few uploaded because my phone's starting to get a bit full of videos. And yeah, so I thought, it's IPA day in America. I've got an IPA in the fridge. I might as well sort of have this as a live stream test and a beer review at the same time. But yeah, kindly gifted to me by Adam, aka Mersey Beers. Can't remember where he got this from, but he left another hearty box in my bin cupboard, and very much appreciated, Adam. Genuinely appreciated. And yesterday I also got my Northern Monk order, so yeah, but happy days. Never seems to be just like one box of beer turns up. It always seems like, oh, the beer 52 box will arrive because I forgot about it, and then next thing I got all this beer. Goes dead quick. I've been drinking so much quicker, I've noticed, when it comes to these beers. And it's really hard to save them because they're so just drinkable and tasty. But yeah, anyway, so massive thank you to Adam from Mersey Beers. There won't be any information in the description, and the title will be different as this is live, but that will all be updated once this is uploaded and I can actually, you know, type in and copy and paste stuff, basically. Let's be honest, that's all it is when it comes to video descriptions, copy and paste. So yeah, so far so good. The quality seems to be okay. Aside from this, that is just, there's got to be a way you can somehow like lock the exposure. No, if you touch that, it just gives you options. Can I click it away? There we go. So yeah, DEYA producing some absolute crackers in IPAs, as you all know. I didn't record it because I just ended up drinking it. But Adam, I think it was Adam again, sent me the saturated and mosaic, and I don't have a video to prove it, but to me, that's one of the beers of the year. Oh, it's just absolutely awesome. There's just something about it. Just absolutely awesome. They need to rebrew it, and it's given me a sort of a reappreciation of the mosaic hop. But yeah, so this is the 7th entry in the Something Good series, number 7, obviously 7th entry. And I don't know, it's that sort, it reminds me, the artwork on this reminds me of a form of manga. It reminds me of like stuff like Ultraman. I don't know why. Or it's almost got like a bit of like Silver Surfer about it. But yeah, DEYA's artwork's been strange recently, I found. Some of the redesigns, some of the like that simplistic, almost childlike drawings on some of their cans. It's been an interesting brand change, I suppose, but it's not really because it's still consistent with their image. But yeah, I've not had any of the others in this series, but I've heard it's pretty damn good. So I'll quickly read you this. Something Good is a rotating IPA series where we explore new ingredients, techniques, and processes with the hope of creating or hitting on something good. We plan to release one Something Good every month this year. For our 7th iteration, we explore a new cellaring process in the aim to reduce some of our conditioning time. Wheat and a touch of biscuit malt make up the malt bill, with copious amounts of Citra, backed up by Simcoe, creates an avalanche, excuse me, of beautiful hoppiness. Enjoy. I certainly will. Okay, so I think there's a bit of a discussion there. Direct from brewery, not had mine yet. So you bought this direct from the brewery, and you got it before you got yours. Is that it? Had all them but 4 and 7, but 7 is in the fridge. So let's get this opened. Just about finished work, and I was absolutely gagging for a beer. So let's see what we get with this one. It's one of those ones where you get a whiff of it, even though it's like, is that a foot? I don't know how big a foot is. Even though it's away from your face. But yeah, look at that. Lovely stuff. It's basically what you expect with an IPA nowadays. But yeah, nice, dense looking beer. It's got sort of like a chalkiness to it. It's not really bright or in your face. It's murky, tepid in relation to temperature, isn't it? Not like tepid water. You're gonna discover on this live review how full of shit I am when it comes to beer reviews and in life in general, to be honest. But yeah, lovely sort of apricot puree look to it. Nice 1 finger's worth of a white head. So let's see what we get on the nose. Peach yogurt. That citrus coming through as well. Nice lemon lime combination. Usual suspects. Blood orange. A little bit of a bitter grapefruit piffiness. Slight herbal characteristics as well. Simcoe is adding a sort of like a dank edge to the beer. Smells good though. It smells nice and ripe. All right then. Yeah, tepid is the same as room temp. I knew it. I'm just absolutely full of shit. So, but people watching this already knew that already. But yeah, it's smelling good. It's looking good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers all. Cheers, Adam. It's really nice and velvety smooth, that. It's not got the biggest body. It's not big, chewy, gloopy or anything like that. But it's sort of like the consistency of orange juice, like proper orange juice. Just minus the little bits. And it's got a flavour of orange juice in there as well. Okay, no updates on comments. That's nice, that. A little bit of a clementine flavour. It's just a really good DEYA IPA. So basically, the big pull on this version of Something Good is the fact that it's taken them a little less time to condition. I'm not sure how that's really affecting like the overall flavour or characteristics. It does seem to be an interesting entry into a series like this, though. If it's not really bringing anything new to the actual drinking experience, aside from it can be put out a little bit sooner, did it really have to be part of the series? I don't know, but then again, it falls into clearly what they're doing with this series, so you can't really hold it too much against it. Hold too much against it. I tell you what, the more I'm drinking this, the more of an orange juice flavour I'm getting. Like a genuine orange juice. Citra hop, one of my all-time favourites, and it's absolutely perfect in this. The only thing I would say is there's a little bit of a green edge on the back, but not to the point where it becomes too cloying or too harsh. There's no sort of like hot burn or any sort of medicinal flavour. It's just maybe a little bit too green. But you know, you can't really use that as a negative point in the beer review. It's good though. It's got a slight underlining savoury dank edge to it, but not too much. And that flavour comes out a little bit more as well on the back end where that greenness comes through. But it's still a damn good IPA. It's not too sweet. It's not too in your face. It's just very well brewed and extremely drinkable for 6.2% ABV. Lovely stuff indeed, but you'd expect that from a brewery like DEYA. So I'm drinking this, and all I want is another can of saturated in mosaic, which I'll probably drink that again if I got the opportunity to. Think, it's all right. Wasn't as good as the first time, but yeah, lovely stuff. So Will Be Green, canned on 23rd of July, hang on for about 3 to 4 weeks from canning. See, exactly. I didn't actually realise it was that fresh though. But still, I wouldn't be upset about opening up a 4-pack of this right now. The greenness isn't necessarily obviously adding anything to the beer. It is very slightly detracting from the overall drinking experience. But I've had beers that are like maybe 2-3 weeks old that have tasted much more harsh than this, to the point where it's like, I'll drink it, but I'm not really enjoying it. I still got number 5 in the fridge from Mersey beers we'll have this week. I heard some have been a bit green, so left it a few weeks. Matt Big says, let's see, never really see DEYA around my way. Had the New Zealand Pils the other day. Didn't think much of it. I'm not really a fan of craft lager in general, though. They all taste the same to me. Lager plus citrus flavour. I'd agree to an extent. I think that being said, I think there are some really good breweries out there who can do a good, really authentic tasting lager without dicking around too much. Do you know what I mean? 5 definitely going to be good. To go, Craig. New Zealand Pils, I thought that wasn't too bad actually. Much prefer tappy pills from DEYA. I've not had that recently though. I'm just going off anecdotal sensory memory. Not a word. And if it was anecdotal, it'd be someone else telling me it's good, and then me going off their opinion. So, told you I talk shit in these reviews. I just talk utter nonsense, just to make myself sound a little bit more clever. Doesn't take much to make me sound clever, though. Hang on. That's not even like a backhanded compliment. That's like you're trying to snidely compliment yourself. I don't know. Oh, this is good. I will be actually having another beer tonight. I've fallen back as that habit of having like 1 or 2 beers a night, and then having a little bit of a heavier session on the weekend, because been going to people's houses, people have been coming around to the garden. Tomorrow going around to a friend's house, so I'm going to be taking some of my Northern Monk stuff with me. And then Saturday, I think I've got plans as well. So yeah, it's just starting to drink a bit more. But what I'm going to be drinking later on tonight, and I don't think I'll be doing another live review, I'll just probably end up filming it, is this from Northern Monk, part of their Patrons project, which is the 25.3, and this is the Montage, brewed in collaboration with Laura Slater, who is the artist on this gorgeous label. Single hop, double dry hopped IPA, Mosaic. So looking forward to that. But yeah, as this goes, this is really, really nice. I don't know why I've not really been buying DEYA though. The last time I actually bought DEYA, no, I don't know if it was Adam who picked that up or gifted me the saturating Mosaic. I think it came in the Cloudwater box that I got, and that was the last time I've actually bought DEYA. And some really good stuff. That's why I got the New Zealand Pils, which I've got a review that needs to be uploaded. But yeah, God, I can't stop talking about it. Saturated in Mosaic was fucking awesome. And I actually had this a couple of weekends ago at Northern Monk Manchester on tap, and it was tasting awesome. So I'm looking forward to cracking that open tonight. Let's see. Well, Adam's just lost a friend by saying that Augustina is overrated. I would happily have a tap line of that in my house. Let's see. Still waiting for your invite. Well, we'll have to get something sorted. You're more than welcome to come over. I know you've invited me over to yours as well. So we'll have to get something set in stone. See, The one good thing about the lockdown here is local people who live local, like friends from work, they're just like, oh, we'll come round. We'll just come round. So there's not much planning that needs to come in. But I do have a rotated weekend off next weekend, so I'm sure we could potentially get something arranged then. Have Simcoe in the fridge in the well. I have a saturated Simcoe in the fridge in the well. I can't read today. I've been mangled by having to talk to stupid customers on the phone. I've never tried Augustina. I know everyone raves about it, but I guess it tastes like every other craft lager. No, every craft lager tries to taste like Augustina. That's what I will say. I was just, I was living off that stuff when I was living in Germany. I think that's why I've got such a fond appreciation for lagers anyway. Not just because of that sort of like overly romantic notion of, oh, this is what I was drinking when I was getting into beer, blah, 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 blah. It does play a part in that, and there's an overly romantic notion attached to my love for German lager, of course. But I think that's why I really just enjoy a good lager. Cloudwater, they're hellers. They don't dick around by adding, too many citrusy hops. They don't do anything stupid or like anything like that. Because Paul from Cloudwater, I think one of his favourite beers ever is Tegernsee Pils from Germany. So when I have a Cloudwater lager, I know it's because they, appreciate and respect the style. And every time I've bought from Cloudwater these past few months, I'm always like adding 4 cans of that. Maybe the little lager, is it? I can't remember. The hoppy little lager is quite nice. Doesn't stray too much into that sort of like craft hop sort of territory. The pills that they did for their crop year 2019 series was really good. But yeah, I've got a hell of a lot, hellers of a lot of time for Cloudwater's hellers, and I think I don't know. It was like 2-3 years ago. I was in Manchester and I had to be home for a live stream, and it's when Cloudwater were in the older place in Manchester, and I thought, do you know what? I feel like taking a growler home and enjoying it for the night. And then I saw that they had the hellers on tap, so I thought, Joe, I'm going to get a growler. Got all these like weird, wonderful IPAs and sours on, and I'm just there like, can I have a growler of hellers, please? It's cheap as well. It's like all in all for the growler itself, and then the fill of hellers. It was like 15 quid. So I got a growler, which I've only ever used at that time. I've never had it refilled. It's now an ornament in the garden bar. But yeah, it's just happy times. Cloudwater Hellers, man, it's so good. And then you've got Don Zoco. I've gone completely off the topic of DEYA now. I've not even rated the beer, but it doesn't matter. And I'm not even talking about IPAs, am I? I'm talking about lagers. And I've not kept up with the comments. What's wrong with me? I had a weekend in Berlin, and whatever big standard pilsner we were drinking was better than any of the craft lagers I've had. Yeah, definitely. I would say that my biggest issue with a lot of the UK craft brewers who do lagers is they try and hop it up, but it doesn't work because the body of the beer doesn't carry the hop character, so you just get that sort of like residual hop oil flavor, and then as you said earlier, like just citrus. Do you know what I mean? So I think they just end up tasting like really piss poor pale ales, and you're thinking you've just wasted like high quality malt, high quality hops that someone who's more capable could have used that to produce something else. But then you get into like this whole idealistic notion of the world of beer, don't you? Which bores the tits off me. Just drink your beer and shut up. Be a good person. Drink your beer. Enjoy it. Shut up. And hi Vanessa, hope you're doing well. Northern House of Donzoko, also overrated. Got big foam in the fridge. I would say the garden beer from Donzoko is better than Northern Helles. I was going to pick up a couple of cans of big foam because I was in the middle of doing a Cloudwater order for tomorrow when I go to my friend's house, just to show off with my fancy beers as they're drinking Desperados, because I'm a pretentious twat like that, as you all know. But then I thought, nah, I've been buying loads from Cloudwater. Let's do something else, and that's why I thought, fuck it. You know, you used to rave on about Northern Monk, and you've hardly bought anything that's not just a supermarket beer. Do you know what I mean? So I thought I'll do a Northern Monk order with the idea of sling a sly 4-pack of Heathen in there. None available. The only way you can get the Heathen at the moment is from the Hoppy box, which is like 36 quid. You get 4 cans of Heathen, 4 cans of another, and then 4 cans of another. But I thought, nah. So I got some Patrons Project, and their speaking of lagers, actually, going off subject once again. Also picked up a 4-pack of the Great Northern Lager that they do, and I tell you what, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I'd one of them last night while I was having pizza from Whisk and Pickle up by the Hare and Hounds. But yeah, I'll have to do like a proper sort of like comparison, vertical head-to-head type video with some of these well-known craft lagers. Now you can pick up cans of Manchester Union, but I think they only do like packs of 25, and I don't want to buy 25 cans of craft lager. Do you know what I mean? But then again, Manchester Union produced some really good lagers. When I was at one of the Beernomicon bottle shows with Rob Hop Scene, we went for a little bit of a crawl afterwards. Went to Northern Monk Track. No, we went to Track first. Then we went to Manchester Union. I had their Helles, and then I think it was an Amber Lager that they were doing, or might have been a Märzen that they were doing. And then we finished the night off in Northern Monk. And I actually got a little bit more pissed than I thought I would. But mind you, if you go into a bottle share and you're not pissed, what's wrong with you? So we went to Northern Monk. Or did we go to Northern Monk, go somewhere else, and come back to Northern Monk to finish off at the night? I think we did. Whilst at Northern Monk, I had the Radler that Northern Monk did with Queer Brewing Project, which was just shite. The worst Northern Monk beer I've ever had. That was just really, it wasn't a Radler, it was more of a sour, like a really mediocre fruity sour than a Radler. And then when we came back, I got a little bit pissed. Rob had to go and left. So I was like disoriented. And I walk out thinking, oh, I'll just go to, Piccadilly. Half an hour later, I'm walking through the fucking outskirts of Manchester, like into suburbs. And I'm like thinking, how the fuck have I got here? And then I literally had to ask for directions back into the city centre. So I got home like about 4 hours later than I actually wanted to. It's amazing how much of a dick you become when you've had a drink. Not like in like an aggressive, oh, you're a dickhead, but just because you know that all you need to do is walk down a straight line and you're home. But for some reason you're like, then back on yourself and then going that way. And it's like, how would you get lost? how do you get lost like that when you proclaim that you love Manchester so much? So yeah, I ended up just on the outskirts of Manchester. Fuck knows what like part it was. Fuck knows what could have happened to me. But Big Peter got home, so it's all good. So we've got a couple of comments. Nearly got a pizza from there when I dropped beer off, but really wanted the Jamaican van. Yeah, and I need to get some stuff from there. Stop it, Adam. You're making me hungry. And the people told me how that Radler was terrible. How'd you get lost? Just find the canal. Oh, trust me, if I was in that state by a canal, I'd be one of those victims of that like superstitious like killer who pushes people into the canals in Manchester. Went down a dark path there. But yeah, so this beer, something good. It is something good. It's really good, actually. It's not going to blow you away. It's not like overly exciting, but it's interesting to see them try something new, which in the long run, I suppose, could, you know, help with production if you can sell it for a little bit less. Means you can just brew more beer and have it out more quicker, I suppose. But yeah, I don't think it really adds anything to the series, though, or adds anything to the beer. But the beer itself, it's another top job from DEYA. Not the best that I've had from them, but the best of some breweries doesn't come close to this. Let's just leave it at that, without sounding too much like a DEYA fanboy. Because I'm not a DEYA fanboy at all. And I still don't know where my DEYA beanie's gone. Because yes, I do wear beanies for some reason. So I think in terms of a rating, it's something good 7. Do I give it a 7 out of 10? No, I think it deserves a little bit more than a 7 out of 10. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Lovely stuff indeed. Okay, and highly, I'm saying okay because I was about to read Adam's comment, but then I just didn't. What Southport Tabasco once fell into a bit of mushroom fields, not a euphemism. Bin cupboards, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, lovely. That was a shit euphemism, by the way. Sorry, Adam. Sorry to the viewers who expect something much more witty from me. Don't all shout at once, by the way. Yeah, really nice beer, actually. Something good, 8 out of 10. If you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Are you a fan of DEYA? I still keep saying I need to make a DEYA order, but I never end up making a DEYA order. I'm going to have to rectify that. I'll have to look at what their release schedule is for this year. Or you could just make Saturated and Mosaic again, and I'll actually buy it. But yeah, lovely stuff indeed. Top stuff from DEYA. Massive thank you to Adam from Mersey Beers for kindly gifting me this and dropping it off yesterday. His links will be in the description once this has gone up as an upload and I've got round to actually editing information. And just as I was about to end it, Window Beer Reviews with Thomas says, "Hi Thomas McCarthy, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. You've not missed much, don't worry, but do appreciate you stopping by." So yeah, lovely stuff indeed. Highly recommended. If you can still pick it up, I'd imagine you can. And yeah, I'm gonna have to actually keep on the ball with the Something Good series, and I'll actually have to buy more from DEYA because if you love IPAs, there's no reason why you wouldn't really not buy DEYA beers. But for some reason, I just don't get around to buying them. My Untapped link has changed. Well, I'll have to change it then, won't I, Adam? Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I really did, buddy. Thank you for this. Always good to have a bit of DEYA. And thank you for the other beers as well. I might have to actually upload a video of the beers that I got. Do people still watch like unboxings and beer haul videos? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, massive thank you, Adam. Always appreciated. And a massive thank you to anyone who's watching this either live or when it's uploaded. As I said, all the information within the day will be updated. And yeah, as well as DEYA's information and their web shop. And I might actually pull my finger out and get some reviews uploaded for the rest of this week and for the whole of next week. Don't count on it though. Never expect me to fulfill a promise. Anyway, massive thank you. You guys are all awesome, and yeah, I'll have to do. It's worked out quite well. This. I'm not sure what it's like when it comes to actually adding people and how easy it is to function that. But yeah, I'll have to potentially host something over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, so thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the comments and for the live views. And yeah, your opinions are always welcome in the comments down below. See you guys later, and you all take care.